4-2 Cardinal. 8:40 to play in the first quarter. Darius feeds it Burrows, right wing, down the right side. Nowhere to go. Spin around jumper, 5 feet out. It rattles in. Sophie Burrows looks great early on for the Orange, who have it tied up at 4, 2 minutes in. Ogden controls left wing. Goes all the way up top to this freshman Haley Swain. Her pass is batted away. Foul called on Nunu Aguera. An offensive foul for the Cardinal. First of the game for either team, and Syracuse gets possession back. 8:21 to go in quarter number 1.
We gotta love the way Syracuse has been attacking so far, especially considering a tall Stanford team down low.
Izude holds it, high right block, and they go out to the left wing. Darius stands, threads a pass inside Izude, who's been all over. Backs into her defender. 2, no good. Off the rim, fighting for the rebound. Syracuse has it. Hawkins with a big board. Darius controls top the key. Long 3 is money. Dominique Darius, first 3 today for Syracuse, and the Orange up 7-4, 7:50 to go in quarter number 1. Rapolo bounce pass right wing. Nunu Aguera control. She drives to the hoop. Dangerous player, but her layup no good off the front of the rim. Burrows has her 3rd board of the day. Dominique Darius on the left wing. Thinks about the 3 instead. Drives in. Her floater no good off the back of the rim. Fighting on the ground, and a out of bounds call against the Cardinal. Nunu Aguera, the star junior, pushed the ball out of bounds. And Syracuse keeps possession. 20 on the shot clock. 7.5 to play in quarter number 1. Feed to Hawkins at the top of the key. She takes her first dribbles. Short pass to Burrows straight away. Burrows out to the right side. Darius controls. Inside feed Izude, where she's so dangerous. Turns around, short jumper. Misses off the rim. And here comes the Cardinal. Rapolo, one of the top point guards in the conference, feeds Ogden and swings it around to Nunu Aguera on the left side. Back up top to Lana Lapolo. Calm present. She works it right side to Swain. Back to Lapolo. Syracuse with great perimeter defense early on. Hawkins guards Lapolo out to the left wing. Aguera with 5 on the shot clock. Up top to Swain. Will they get a shot off? Right side, corner 3 from Ogden is no good. Shot clock violation either way. And the Orange get possession back. Wow, that is a great defensive stand for SU.
There's that Orange defense that Coach Jack has been preaching all season long in her whole tenure here. A defense middle of the road in the ACC, but they're going to need to step up today and doing that so far.
Syracuse gave up a season-high 87 points in triple overtime, a win against California Thursday. Obviously had a little more time to play.
That is 15 minutes of extra hoops.
Darius with it straight away, hands off Burrows. Her 3 on the way. Count it! Sophie Burrows puts Syracuse up 10-4, 6:20 to go in quarter number 1. She's had the hot hand from deep lately for Syracuse. That's what the Orange needed to see early on in the season. Entry pass, Mary Anderson pulls out. The Australian Kamfaye gets the 3 to go, and Stanford with a quick response to cut the lead to 10-7. 6 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Beautiful demonstration there by Shamfai, one of the best young forwards in the country.
3 ACC Rookie of the Week awards already this season. Izude takes it left block, handoff Burrows. Quick 2, misses off the back of the rim. Ogden pulls down the rebound. One of the juniors on this Cardinal squad. She controls straight away, drives in behind the back dribble. 10-foot jumper pure from the free throw line. Stanford pulls within 1, 5.5 to go in the first. Dominique Darius, her cool presence, coming off that game winner, feeds Hawkins straight away. Back to Burrows on the right wing. Swings her elbow, nowhere to go. Tight defense from Swain. Back up top to Hawkins. Drives in, Dinos. Bright orange shoes, and she traveled into motion. Hawkins with just her 9th start of the season in place of Layla Felia out today, the leading scorer for Syracuse, and a costly error there as the Cardinal get possession back, down 10-9 halfway through the first quarter. Nair it off of first base, first pitch. Fastball misses outside, 1-0 the counts. Blachowicz has looked solid here through his first inning of work. Just wrapped up his freshman campaign at Nebraska, his dream school, the 1-0. Fastball swung on and missed. Toger can't dig it out from low in the zone, and it evens out the count at 1 apiece. Joey Narrett over at first base, 2 away here for the Bucks. Miners went 1-2-3 in the top half. Throw the first, not in time. That was close, though. Narrett dived in to avoid the tag from Carter Eberhard. Defense played straight up here on a cloudy day in Palmer, Alaska. Great crowd on hand. The 1-1 reaches outside.
Well, if I was Blackowitz and I knew the scouting report on Sean Toger, it would be to pitch him low and away with that changeup because Sean Toger has gone out in front of it. But if Blackowitz keeps going back to the fastball, that's feeding into Toger's game plan.
2 balls, 1 strike. Next offering. Way inside. Toger had to punch out his hips to avoid getting a hit by pitch, and now he moves ahead in the count 3-1. Logan Ewell awaits on deck. Toger waves his bat in the lefty's batter's box. The 3-1. Fastball fouled off sharply to the left side. And the count moves full now on Sean Toger. The Garden City Community College first baseman has really been honing in on his swing the last couple of weeks after he reached his season limit for pitching. Now he's been the everyday first baseman. Blackowitz gathers at his belt and fires. Fouled off left side. Bilter chases it to the wall, but we'll watch it go to the Pebble outfield terrace, and it's once again a 3-2 count. Toger battling here. That's what he's done all season long. .328 batting average, would lead the team, but he's not quite a qualified hitter. Another payoff. Runner takes, pitch low, and that's a full count walk to Sean Toger. So Joey Narrett gets to second safely. Sean Toger will take his free pass to first base, and there's 2 on with 2 away. A very long first inning here for the Bucks, which is something you did not see a lot yesterday.
Yeah, and this is huge because, 1, you're seeing a lot of Blackowitz's pitches, and 2, you're getting more hitters to the plate, and if Logan Ewell can dunk one in here for a base hit, that would just be excellent.
The lefty adjusts. Blackowitz still on the mound to the first pitch. Ewell hammers it towards center field. That's down. Around third base, Joey Narrett. The throw from center field goes to third. Narrett scores an RBI liner to center field for Logan Ewell. Bucks lead 1-0 in the bottom of the first. Turned on the fastball, sent it right back the way of Blackowitz up the middle. And what a start for the Bucks here in game number 2.
Excellent. And coming out of the gates, like we've been saying, is so massive. And Logan Ewell there just really took advantage with a runner in scoring position. So, I mean, you couldn't ask for a better start.
Corners occupied. It's Toger at third, Ewell at first. Grant Haas takes the first pitch, grounds it up the middle and through. Toger scores. It's 2-0 Bucks. Haas saw the first pitch he liked and just sent it right to the left of the second base bag. And the Bucks have a 2-run lead for the first time all series.
And they're switching from seeing long counts to pouncing on the first pitch of at-bats. You see Logan Ewell and Grant Haas jump on Blackowitz early, and why not? Waste no time. Another good piece of hitting.
Eli Buxton in the dugout right now is breathing a sign of relief. He has some rare run support from his squad. Ren Matsuzaki at the plate. First pitch. The designated hitter takes a fastball to the inner part of the zone. 0-1 the count. Well, a stunned crowd here at Herman Brothers Field as the Miners trail 2-0. Haven't seen a lot of deficits during this win streak. The 0-1. Fastball taken at the knees for a strike. 0-2 the count. Logan Ewell at second base. Grant Haas occupies first. There's 2 away, a 2-out rally here for the Bucks. In the bottom of the first, they lead by a pair in game number 2. Olivia Adamson starts with the ball, swings it around the arc, and now NU will set up shop on the right side of things. Aditi Foster holds for the Wildcats. Swings it near side, GLE. Smith grabs it, passes back to X, and the Wildcats reset on the left side of things. Lucy Monroe holds it on the left side, passes across the field. Ball is on the ground, scooped up by the Wildcats on the far sideline. almost an early turnover here for NU just 40 seconds into the fourth quarter. That's been a struggle all day long for the Wildcats. Have 17 turnovers. Ball loose on the inside. Adamson coughs it up, and Syracuse picks it up. It's the Orange going in transition. At midfield, Muchnick has it, soaring up the middle of this field. Passes left side. Guzik with it. Sidearm shot just slices high. Syracuse backs it up in the form of Ashley Volpe, and the Orange keep possession in the early goings of the fourth quarter. Reset with the ball. Pass it on the right side of the 12. Received by Muchnick. Throws it over to Caroline Trinkus, who holds straight away. 20 yards to go. Begins to work inside. Dodges left side. Passes at X. Guzik swings it over. Received by Annie Parker into the game for the second straight quarter after small minutes in the first half. Dodges behind the cage. Passes off to Guzik. And now it'll be Bree Peters who gets to work. Syracuse resets on the far side. Guzik gets it. 10 yards out from Cade. Begins to dash. Beats her defender. Bounces a shot into the back of the net. Make that 5 goals on the day for Molly Guzik and make it a 4-goal lead for Syracuse. Darts past her defender and darts it into the back of the net. Syracuse in command, doubling up Northwestern 8-4, 2 minutes into the fourth quarter.
Career high for Molly Guzik. Had a hat trick to start in the first quarter. Has been a little bit quiet, but with a shot like that, you can't stay quiet on the field much longer. Syracuse in full control. Ripped the shot that almost went in. It now finds the back of the net on that effort.
In the story season of Molly Guzik, that's now another career high. 5 goals for the star midfielder out of Spencerport, New York. Had 4 last game against Virginia Tech and decides I'm going to do at least 1 more here against the Wildcats. She returns to midfield to face off against Smith, but it's the Wildcat who wins the draw. That's the one area Northwestern has been in control today. Annabelle Child, a pair of goals, moves up the middle of the field, passes off to the right side, and Kate Rada-Proeska moves on to the attack for the Wildcats. 2 minutes into this fourth quarter, Syracuse now with a 4-goal lead, its most commanding of the day. On the right side, Foster with it, has to back out, throws on far side, GLE, received by LaPointe. Wildcats with no room to dart inside of the 8. That's been the strength of SU's defense. Taylor, no goals on the day, stands at X, passes off to the left side. LaPointe grabs it on the 12, back to Taylor. She's guarded tightly by Salentre. Moves around a couple of defenders. Syracuse puts 3 on her, and she's forced to pass it off to LaPointe straight away. Throws it inside. Sidearm shot. Guyette ricochets it away. What a save by the goalkeeper. Ball loose behind the net. And the goalie for Syracuse scoops it up. What a play by Daniela Guyette to keep it at a 4-goal lead for SU.
Guyette with 6 save, and that might be the pick of the bunch. One of the harder shots to save in lacrosse, a low bouncer. And did well to stand and stay her ground. A big reason why SU has kept this Northwestern team to just 4 goals.
Near side, GLE. Orange hold the ball with Annie Parker. She throws it off to Mackenzie Rich at X. 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter, Syracuse in control, up 8-4. Mackenzie Rich, who's been the offense initiator today for SU, multiple assists, dodges around the left side. 10 yards out from cage, loses the ball. It's picked up by the Wildcats. Nice forced turnover and ground ball by Mary Carroll, and a violation called against the Orange. So not only the turnover, now it's a free possession for the Wildcats, and Syracuse may go down a player in a couple of minutes. It'll go right now. Melina Cotter walks off to the bench. A 1-minute violation releasable against Syracuse's rising star, Melina Cotter. So the Wildcats with an extra player, what can they do? 8-4 Syracuse, 4 minutes into the fourth quarter.